I am back to show you my application routine. I'm trying to do this in steps for everybody. So I got out of the shower, and if you missed it, I put some Can-Do curl activator in my hair. So that's all that's in there, no leave-in conditioner. That's JJ, he's sometimes my assistant. So now I'm just gonna show you how I do my product application. And today I am using Aussie Instant Freeze. I do this pretty simply. Sometimes I actually, when I really want to have a good night out or great hair day, I can do sections. I can use the Denman brush. I have lots of different ways I style for different things, but this is just an average day. I just need to wash and do my hair. So I apply some to my hands. I had the towel on my head for probably 5 minutes. I got dressed. Usually I don't even do that. I just throw on a bathrobe, lotion, Q-tip my ears, pet my cat. But today I actually got dressed for you in my fancy shirt. All right, so I have a lot of hair, so I have to make sure I go in sections. And I like to do this. It gets it in there. And this, as you may have heard, is called praying hands. Just slide it down. And for my hair, that causes some clumpage, as you can see. See? Start to get some curl clumps. So I'm just gonna do this all over. On the other side, I'll show you a little rake and shake, as they call it. So I am just going to, I like to get it in there like this. I'm an avid Denman brush user, but on just days I'm hanging around my house because I'm in quarantine, lockdown, for social isolation, COVID, this is just fine. One day we'll look back at all these videos and all these memories and think of all the time we had at home to do things like this. Hair videos. So right here, in this section of my hair, I get really big clumps. I don't know why, I think I just have a lot of hair. My hair is real thick in this crown area and it's not as thick down there. So I will show you some rake and shakes already. So I'm gonna rake my fingers through here, get it nice and detangled, get to the end and shake it out and scrunch. That's rake and shake. Everything with Curly Girl Method has names. It's so funny. I wanted to call this something, but I can't think of a way to call that. Here we go. Oh, praying hands. I pay a little extra attention right here. I don't want it too close to my roots. I don't actually like any gel at my roots, but this section is my frizz area, so I'll get a little extra up in there. All right, a little more in the back. I skip my back section a lot. I get it all dry and I realize back there is pretty product free. So remind myself to pay a little extra attention back there. I really have to get in there because it's so dense, so much hair. So I gotta pull it apart in sections and make sure I get it all squished in there. Okay, so here we go. I have product applied all over. I am going to microplop, which I've showed you on a video before. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to get ready to blow dry or air dry, whichever you do. So we've got the microplop. Push straight up to the scalp. Just push, push, push. Push, push, push. It's getting that excess water out. This is wet now, see? Just getting some of that water out. Now on this side, I will show you a little trick to get some extra curl. If you want the little curls all the way up to the scalp. I take my hands and I pulse. Gets the gel really in there. See? Now, this could cause some frizz for some. This is where I think if frizz was gonna happen, it might happen here, but it's worth a try. Pulse, you can hear that squishing. And it really sets them. I've got it squeezing through my fingers. Okay. Can't forget the back, like I always do. I have no idea what the back looks like, so that's somebody else's problem, I guess, anyways. Squish, squish, squish. So this is one way, or you can just use the t-shirt however you want. Whichever one you want to do, you just want to set it. Then, some people actually plop at this point. I do not. I've never been a huge fan of plopping. I prefer this. Now some days, I have 4 kids. So on some days, if one is suddenly needing another breakfast, their 4th breakfast of the day or whatever the situation is, I will throw it in a plop and run and take care of them for a minute. Okay, so after I've done this, however you want to set your curls, plop, squish, micro plop, whatever you want to do. Now I'm ready to blow dry. I do one more step. You can use the gel you used. I love using this to do it. I'll use this today. I pump a couple of squirts in my hand. I got a lot of that gel out of the ends when I was squishing with that towel or shirt. So I'm going to put some back in. Because if your curls on the bottom fall out, it just travels up and you've got big problems. You'll lose all your definition. So I just do this. An extra little squish. I just want to get that product, make sure it's on the ends. And then my problem area, as I've discussed, this area and I just don't get along. Now, I am ready to blow dry. So that was the application process, and I will do a blow dry video.